Here are some few things that you should never ever do to your big man. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know what the big man is, your machine gun, your big boy. All right? These are things that you should never do to it, because some of you treat it like it's not even a part of your body. You only just bring it out when it's time for action, when you want to knock. That's why some of you remember you have it. So let's talk about these things that you should never do to it, okay? Don't ever do this to this. Don't do it to your big man, because we care about it, okay? You're nothing without your big man. The girls say I should tell you that part. It's not me. They're the ones that say I should tell you that you are nothing without your big man, and that we need it. No, that they need it. Me too. Anyways, welcome back to my channel. It's a girl IJ, and this is Real Talk with IJ. Today we're talking about things you should never do to your big man, to your machine gun. Alright, so if you're not yet subscribed, make sure you do that before you leave, and stick around and make sure you watch the video until the end. It is very educational. I forgot that I'm playing. Okay, this is a very serious video. I should have a serious face. I don't know why I'm playing, but this is very important. We don't want you joking with this big boy, because we really need it firmly. Alright, so I'm going to go straight into this video. And the very first thing I'm going to tell you that you should never do to your big boy is to force it into anywhere. Don't force it. Don't force it into any hole. When I mean force, I mean don't try to stick it into something. I've talked about fractures that can land you in the ER, the emergency room, when it comes to knacking, okay? And those fractures can come because of forcing things in. I've told you, if the hole you're trying to put it in is not lubricated, if it's not slippery and slimy, if it's not looking soft, please do not stick it in anywhere. Don't stick it into anything that is not soft and lubricated. You're going to fracture it, you're going to break it, you're going to land yourself in the emergency room. Apart from pain that you're going to go through, you're going to also spend some good money that you would have used for enjoyment. So please do not try to stick your big man into anything forcefully. I don't care what the situation is. I don't care if you're high and you guys are just overly excited. Don't try to stick it in forcefully. You need to be gentle with it and stick it in gently. All right. So number one thing you should never do to your big man is to try to stick it in and forcefully in any hole that you see. And apart from that, like, you don't want to get any STI, so don't just stick it into any hole you see. You need to make sure that you stick to one person, okay, and you wear protections so that like you don't get STI and STDs and all of those things. And the second thing you should never do to your big man is don't bring it out anyhow. Respect your big man, okay? Have some respect. You need to respect your big man. If not, women will not value you. Okay, if every time that you move around you're a perv and you're always just putting it in women's face, you think anybody is going to want you to knock them? So never do that. Don't disrespect your big man like that. Stop sending notes. Any spot you're chatting with a girl, you've opened it, you've taken picture, you've sent. Come on now. I remember when I was like, not like too much younger, but like, yeah, of course, much younger, like 5 or 6 years or 7 years ago when I was still in Nigeria. And I'm sorry if you're Indian watching this video. I know not all Indians are like this, but an Indian person just sent you a message on Instagram. The next thing, they're sending you a video of them wanking, sending you a video of, or sending you a picture of their big man. Like, how stupid is that? Like, stop disrespecting your big men like that, okay? If you're part of the boys that you think you're packing, so you think if you just show her the size of the bola, she'll just land. I'm sure that there are women like that are moved by what they see. That if you just flash the bola to them and they see that it's very big and they see all those aquara and those veins, they will just want to come into your life. I'm sure there are women like that, but stop disrespecting your big man like that. Majority of women will ignore you and block you, and when they see you on the street, they just call you a perv, and we don't want people to see you like you're a stupid man. So please stop disrespecting your big man like that, okay? Stop bringing it out anyhow. And something also happened when I was in university one time. Crazy story. So I schooled in Futo. For those of you who are Nigerian, if you know, I schooled in Futo, and I used to stay in a hostel that was close to a brothel. What's the name of that brothel in Futo? I cannot even remember anymore. But I used to stay in this hostel that was just directly in front of the brothel. So at night people will come and drink. They also had like prostitutes there. You come, you do your thing all night or short time, and you go your way. So every evening I would just open my window for fresh air to come in. So this evening, Sunday evening, I opened my window and this man was driving a bike, Okada. He was an Okada man, obviously. So he drove past And I was just staring, pressing my phone in front of my, in my, not a balcony, it was just a window. So he saw me and he drove back and he parked his bike by the side of the road. I'm sorry if this story is lengthy, but he parked the bike on the side of the road. And the next thing he moved, there's an uncompleted building close to the brothel. Sometimes they use it for like church service and all of that, but it was an uncompleted building. So he went into the uncompleted building, and for some reason I kept seeing him. I saw him park his bike and he's moving everywhere and he's looking at me and smiling. And I'm looking at him like, is this guy a thief, or what's he trying to do? Why is he looking so suspicious? So I was looking at him, wondering what's happening, and then he went into the uncompleted building. And guess what this boy did next, or this man did next? He brought out his big man and he's flapping it in front of me. Like flapping it, and he's doing me like this. Wow. Don't disrespect yourself like that. I don't know, maybe he worked for some girls, so he just thought like, it could happen. Crazy. But anyways, stop disrespecting your big man. If you're part of those people that just always bring it out because you think it will impress, don't do it. Respect your big man. Okay. Another thing you should never do to your big man is to compare it with other men. I know you guys compare. Because even while I was in secondary school, my classmates, they used to compare. Like when they go and pee, they'll be like, my own big passing home, my own big passing home, my own long passing home. Yes, so don't compare your big man to anybody's. Some of those people that have those big things cannot perform. Okay. And some of you also, when you watch the con adult movies, you're like, see what they're packing. This is what men should be carrying. Machine gun. Is a lie. Hold your own. Forget those AK-47. Hold your pistol. Your pistol can perform better than AK-47. Okay, don't ever compare your big man with others. What you have is okay and enough. As long as you can use it to do the work, as long as you can satisfy your partner, that is perfectly okay. You're a big boy on your own, so don't stress yourself. All right, so stop comparing your big man with what other people are carrying or what you watch in adult movies. I've told you before, most of those adult movies, they use enlargers, they do some things before they come on set, and also sometimes it's the angle, the way they position the camera makes you think that it is longer than the average size. And also because they always pair very big men to very tiny looking Asian girls, so obviously their pistol looks too big when you compare it to the size of the girl that they're about to knock. So sometimes it's just an average looking big man, but because of the camera angle, makes it look way bigger, and then you begin to think that what you have is too small. What you have is not too small. As long as you know how to do it, you are good to go, and you do not have to stress about it. So never compare your big man to that of others. All right, never do it. Don't make your own look inferior. Don't have inferiority complex. Don't have, because I've seen a lot of you sometimes, because of all of those comparison, that when it's hard for you to walk up to a girl and ask for sexual pleasure. Some of you have not knocked in a long time because you are ashamed to talk to a girl, because when she comes to your house and see your small thing, how is she going to feel? That's what you're saying in your head. But sometimes it doesn't matter. I've said it a lot of times on this channel, size doesn't really matter. You just need to know what you are doing. If you know what you are doing, that size doesn't really matter. Not majority of women, I can boldly say like 90% of women cannot even handle 6 inches. Okay, so stop comparing what you have with other people. I know I'm just going in circles, but like, don't compare what you have to what other people have, what other people are packing, because what you have is amazing and it's just enough. And lastly, do not ignore your big man. Okay, do not ignore it. Some of you, like I said earlier, the only time you remember you have your machine gun is when you want to use it, either when you want to pee or when you want to knock. That's only when you know. You guys don't look at it, you don't check it, okay, you don't take care of it. Sometimes you get so damn bushy before you even think to manscape and take off all the hair there. Some of you wear very tight underwears. You don't allow your big man to breathe. You don't wash it properly. You don't do anything to take care of it. Like, brah. Please, never ignore your big man. Never ever ignore your big man. Make sure that you take care of it and pamper it. It's a very important part of your body. It's not, if it's not important to you, it's important to us. If it's not important to you, it's very, very important to us. So please, take care of your big man. If you notice that you have been, you become a 2-minute man, go get checked. If you notice that you have itching, and you have like some boils, you see some reaction, something is just wrong. You see redness around your sac area, you feel some kind of pain, whatever it is, go check it. Go and check, because prostate cancer is real. Okay, and it hits especially black men. It hits you guys left, right, front, and center. So never ignore your big man. Sometimes stand in front of the mirror and raise it up and look at it very well. Bend it this way, bend it this way, hold it in your hand and see how it is. And then when you are at home, also make sure that you wear free pants, okay? Because your big man should not be the same temperature as your body. I've said this before. Those tight pants, those kind of pants that people wear to swim, you can wear it and go to work, you can wear it and do whatever you want to do. But once you get home, please take it off. Take it off and allow breeze to blow. I always advise you that you should sleep unclad. Don't wear clothes and sleep. Open your legs, spread, let air enter inside. The reason why it's dangling, why you have the belts dangling, is because it's supposed to be a different temperature than your body. Now, if it's very close to your body, our human temperature is usually warm, so it will be warm, and it's not supposed to be that warm. It's supposed to be cold, it's colder than your body temperature. Okay, it's not supposed to be the same as your body temperature. So please stop suffocating your big man. Stop ignoring your big man. When you take a shower, wash it properly. When it's very bushy, make sure you manscape, okay? And make sure that from time to time you look at it in the mirror, you look if there's any change. Sometimes you notice that your bags, one of them is not looking way bigger than another one. It could be a medical condition, and by the time you notice it early and you go to the hospital, it will save you too much stress than waiting for it until you start feeling pain and then you have so much issue. Okay, so stop ignoring your big man. Take care of your big man. Okay, don't only bring it out when you want to pee and when you want to knock. It is important for women, for us. We don't joke with our up and down, no. We do random checks to check for cancer and then and what's it called, lumps. Okay, when we also want to shower, some people even dip their finger inside and do the smell test to see if there's any foul smell. Even when we pee, we look at our pee to see if there's like any discharge. Sometimes we randomly smell ourselves to see if there's any fishy smell or something. That's how much you should take care of yourself also. Okay, that's how much you take care of yourself. And that's why you should also be careful not to jump from one person to another so you don't go and get diseases. So anyways, these are a few things that you should never ever, okay, never ever 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 do to your big man. You need to love, respect what you have, and carry it with pride. All right, so that's the end of the video for today. Let me know think about this video in the comment section, and also if you have more things that you think you should never do, because you're men. Okay, so educate me on things that you think you should never do to your big man, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and share this video. Okay, you could be helping somebody out there. Share this video so other men can see it. All right, I will see you next time. Keep living life, keep being champs, and bye for now. Mwah.